character Napoleon that we had done the short film first, because I think due to the success of the short film, I mean, success meaning all our friends loved it. And I don't think anybody else saw it, but everybody around college really loved it, and so I think Jared saw it and was like, okay, we've got a character here. I want to make a movie based on this character, but then add in some of these others. Kip, who was my other favorite character, he was based a lot on the younger brother of the guy who played Kip, Aaron Rule. His younger brother really did have, like, got on eBay and purchased a time machine and had like currency from different decades, so he would be prepared when he goes back in time. Like, oh, don't worry, I know this is the 50s. I've got bills from 1952. You know, he was kind of a weird, odd kid. So a lot of Kip was based on that. So he had all these ideas. All the characters were loosely based on real people. And with the actors, I think it was just finding the right mix. I mean, I think when I know the casting process for Pedro was a lot of fun because they went to LA to like just, audition a bunch of guys. They weren't finding a guy. And after when it was his turn, I think Jared said he looks like him, but his line reading was probably like, come on, the boy, let's go down to the whatever Pedro line. And Jared was like, you know what, just give me nothing. Just do nothing when you say the line. So like, oh, he just did nothing. And he was like, yeah, that's perfect, you got it. So I mean, some of it was finding there, and it was just kind of all figured out. A lot was figured out when we went looking for costumes. Jared and I went out looking at dragon t-shirts and hammer pants, and we're like, yeah, he would wear that. Oh, yeah, he would wear that. And that really helped us.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, John.
Hi.
How's it going from this morning?
Yeah.
Just a couple of things. In benchmarkers, were you very athletic to actually play baseball?
Oh, I was so pissed when I had to find out my character had to suck at baseball. I was dying the whole movie when we were shooting it because it's like, he's supposed to be bad. I'm not super athletic, but I'm not bad. Yes. I loved it. Baseball was fun. I was like dying to hit it, but in the shooting schedule, we're like, okay, moving on. Sorry, we don't have time to mess around. It's like, oh. So at the very end, when I got to finally hit some balls, it was like, just check this out, watch it. And so I was making all the calls, and it was awesome. And for the premiere party, they had we played a game. I was nailing it. It was just, so good.
The other question I have at the very end of the Napoleon Dynamite, after the credits, where your brother's character is getting married, and you're galloping in on that horse. Do you know how to ride a horse? Because it seriously looks like you're going to fall off.
That's because I don't know how to ride a horse. Even though I have my horsemanship and air badge from Boy Scouts. But that's mostly learning about the different breeds and stuff. I remember Jared also asked me, okay, we're going to have you ride a horse. And I was like, sweet, that sounds like fun. But there's a little bit of trepidation. You're like, I'm not sure. But the crazy thing is, we did that take a number of times and went at the top of the hill. And the first couple takes, I think the one in the movie is on one horse, but the takes before I was on one horse carrying another horse, in a tow. He's like, no, that doesn't work, that's too hard. And it was like, he was like, no, I need you to go as fast as you can. I'm like, I'm freaking out, I'm the man from Stone River here, okay? And I don't know if you saw the special features, but in that shot where I'm just coming out, I didn't know what I was doing. And the horse was just booking it. And I was pulling on the reins because I was supposed to stop at a certain point. And it finally just stopped that quick, and I just went flying. And in the footage, nobody was doing behind the scenes. So in the film footage, all you saw was a boot in the bottom corner, sticking out. And I got the wind knocked out of me, and I'm laying there, and Jared comes up and he's like, dude, you okay? Yeah. He's like, you got another one in you? Is that mine? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we did it.
That horseman bag wasn't a joke. Was
What?
It? That horseman bag wasn't a joke, was it? Scouting is a big deal.
Oh, for sure, yeah. No, it's not a joke. I wore it on, what's this called again? Sash, yeah. We got a scouter girl.
My name's Amanda. It's such a pleasure to meet you. Like, the whole family loves you from them, right?
Oh, awesome.
And I have a question. So, when you're like slapping on Kip in the movie and like riding your bike and then crotching yourself, has that ever happened?
When I'm what myself? Crotching myself? I'm crotch. So you mean? That's what you mean, right? When I'm doing all this physical, pain stuff, cycling. Is all that real? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all real. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's all real. I mean, we didn't have really special effects. I mean, if we did, we would have used some wire removal software to get rid of that cobweb coming from my hair. You guys remember that? When they had to jump and you could just see it's like floating in the wind. It's like, all right, well, it just shows the boy hangs out with spiders. To clean himself out. But yeah, like the bike jump, I think you just, I mean, they're like, okay, just go for it. I mean, are you really going to hurt yourself? I guess we'll see what happens. And like when I jump off the fence, when I'm running away from Uncle Rico, that freaking killed. And when I slapped Kip, yes, I slapped Aaron Rule, the actor, a number of times, and he's like, he would nervously laugh because I was like, we're going to have to do it again. And like, they're like, yeah, let's do it again. I'm sorry. Just smack it. It was so satisfying. What else hurt? We didn't really have stuff. We didn't do any stuff. I think we had one when Grandma flies off the ATV. That was a dude. Although maybe it was Grandma.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Justina.
Hello.
And I was wondering what it was like working with David Spade.
David was awesome. He's a good guy. We had a lot of fun. That was a really fun shoot to do because we were outside. It was always great weather, great sunny California weather. We shot there in the spring, and we basically just shoot our stuff, and then offset, we'd go and play hacky sack all day long. Just him and me and Nick Schwartz. We had a grand old time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
I was wondering if you're working on any future projects.
I have just shot 2 other independent films last year. And they should be coming out next year. Hopefully early or later next year. One is kind of a weird French film, so you might not see it, you might see it. And the other is a little bit more like Napoleon. It's kind of a weird family dramedy. And that one's called Killing Winston Jones, so hopefully look for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hi.
Hello.
So I watch Family Guy, all those shows, stuff like that.
I'm so proud of you.
Anyways, so
Moving.
I always watch them and I'm like, how weird is it to talk into a microphone without you actually yourself? So like when you're
So
talking.
there's a stage. So you're asking what it's like to do voiceover work?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun because it's just a very different vibe. You just kind of wake up, you don't even dress, you just go down to the studio. But it's challenging because I always really like getting into costume, makeup, weird hair, and it really helps me find the character. So when you show up, just, dressed as yourself and not in costume at all, it's more challenging. but it's fun because you can really, you have a lot of control. You can just try it over and over again. Oh, it's not working, do this and that. And you have to use your imagination, which can be painful sometimes. But it's great. I really enjoy it.
We've got about 5 minutes left, so let's see if we can rapid fire some questions.
Hey, I just have a quick question. I saw you were at a play yesterday, and I thought it was going to say, "Hi, hey, we're showing you." And I was like, "Oh, this is tweeting."
Yeah.
Is there like anything that you don't like about Hollywood, like crazy fans, when you're on a date or something, or paparazzi, you just go, "Oh, I love acting," but sometimes Hollywood drives you crazy?
No, I love all those things. I love the paparazzi when I'm on a date. I love. First of all, I have to go on dates. It's great because I don't think the paparazzi cares about me. I had a few run-ins with them in the early. I was just so confused if I ever, ran into them. I was like, really? Why? What are you going to get out of this? Like, I've had a few run-ins with TMZ. Is that big?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, my favorite show. Things about Hollywood. Yeah, there's lots of things. I guess. It's a weird business. I feel very out of place still. I definitely, love what I do. But I'm from Oregon. I love this weather. I moved to Canada. It definitely feels like it's not my speed, but at the same time, I love, I have a lot of friends there, and I'm a homebody. I stay at home playing Zelda, and this is my kind of place. I love geeky stuff, and getting into the fans